Welcome to the Whiskey Vaults.
I'm Daniel.
I am Rex. This is Bourbon Lincolnpinch.
Well, okay, wait, it's Rare Whiskey Friday.
Oh.
Which even after Christmas is still a thing.
All right.
And so we've got 3 whiskeys we're going to try and 1 we're going to honorable mention. And
Mellow Corn?
Yeah. No, we'll read. So this one was a gift from Destin Leon.
Dustin Leon, you magnificent
Bastard!
So this is from Kentucky. This is a small craft distillery.
Okay.
In Kentucky.
Okay.
He just talked about the whole story of the Dueling Grounds Distillery, which is the place where this distillery is from, was nicknamed Dueling Grounds.
But it says Lincolnpinch. It's bourbon, and above that, Lincolnpinch. The only thing dueling...
Destin, this is a lot of information. Thank you.
Look, the only thing dueling right here, right? The dueling guns.
Yeah.
The dueling guns.
No, but the area where this is from is considered dueling grounds. Destin wrote up an entire write-up for us about this whiskey, but it's happening on Rare Whiskey Friday. Can I admit a bias on this whiskey before I've even picked it up?
It's the name Lincolnpinch.
No, I actually like that. It's that all of the punks who like to shit on all the whiskey from everywhere but Kentucky.
Yeah.
I went and looked at what they said about this.
Right.
And they all cut this guy so much slack.
Okay.
Because he's in Kentucky. Right? This is 2-year-old craft bourbon.
Right.
That's no different than the 2-year-old craft bourbon coming from anywhere in the fucking U.S. where they're shitting on it and going, maybe one day when you grow up, you know, you'll be good. But because it says Kentucky,
Daniel,
all of them are saying this sentence, some version of this sentence. You know, it's young, but I can't wait to see what it becomes because it's already got promise. And I'm stating that bias as like,
look,
they're being cut so much slack.
The nose is actually really nice.
No, I'm going in on that saying.
Yeah, I really like that nose.
I have a bias. This is batch 3, 2 years old, 100 proof.
Big, spicy brown sugar.
With a heavy,
grain?
like a grassy grain note.
Yeah. Grain, it's almost like a hay.
Yeah.
Like a cut hay.
It's round and sweet.
Yeah, what's the proof on this?
100 proof.
2 years old. That's actually an impressive nose for 2 years old. Sweet hay.
Yeah. Sweet grain.
Yeah.
Nothing offensive, nothing aggressive, nothing, just beautifully sweet.
Relatively
fresh tasting almost.
You got some brown sugar in there. Mostly for me, it's this fresh cut hay.
Yeah.
And it's grainy. It's got that kind of agricultural graininess. Almost a granola type of jam, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
I totally agree with all that.
Yeah, I think, you know what, Daniel, here's the thing. Can't wait to see what it turns into.
I know.
They're not wrong.
Look, they're not wrong.
No,
look, all those guys who are critiquing whiskey, they do drink a lot of whiskey.
Right.
They do have a developed palate.
Everybody
have a lot
has,
of A/B comparisons.
Everybody has biases. But they're doing a respectable job. I am looking forward to see what that ages into.
All right, dump that one out because we're going to move on. Now, the next one, this is going to be a first ever, and I'm wondering if maybe this is something we can do from now on. I want to bastard somebody who gave us a whiskey that we've already reviewed, and I don't intend on reviewing it again.
No, I've been thinking about this because people send stuff. Restock is for real.
Yeah.
Like, restocking stuff, eventually whiskeys go away.
Right.
How do we recognize people that send something in that it's already been bastarded in?
Right.
And we're saying, well, the most important thing is to try new things that we haven't tried before. But
Right.
restocking is a critical part of this whole process.
Yes.
How do we, what's the ceremony
I don't know.
for a restocking of a whiskey?
So you donated. We already have it, but we definitely need another bottle.
So this guy's going to get he's going to get a bastarding. In the comments, though, for people that are restocking something we've done before.
What do we do?
What's the thing? What's the thing?
So this is from Jim and Mimi Do.
Jim and Mimi Do, you magnificent
Bastard!
Are we not drinking this?
We're not. I'm not going to open it because I've already got a half a bottle of Yippee-Ki-Yay.
I think whatever the ceremony is, there should be drinking of the bottle involved.
Nah.
You agree in the comments. This is critical to the process.
that we have.
Otherwise, it's not official. There's a partaking of the whiskey that they sent to seal the bastarding deal.
No, this title is called Safety First.
Seal the bastarding deal.
With a dram of the rye.
You're not doing this.
I'm totally not. Look, if you guys convince me, look, you guys all weighed in on the Saturday episode convincing me I was a perv.
You know my
Like it was almost like 90% of agreement.
Dude, it was way more than 90%.
Yeah.
It was way more than 90%. On the Whiskey Tribe channel, Daniel trotted out this voice.
Yeah.
And he's convinced. Oh God, he's convinced it's an old woman, an old lady who's been a smoker all her life.
Smoking old lady.
I'm telling you over and over, this is a pervert. Man.
Only for people who watched
You
Simpsons.
sound like a pervert. It's Family Guy.
Our Family Guy, that's what it is. Yeah.
And yeah, super pervy.
All right, so this
kinda-
is a gift from Daniel
I kind of want to hear.
and Jacob Thomases.
Kind of want to hear the voice. Daniel and Jacob Thomas, as you may give us.
Bastard.
Now, would you like to thank personally, Daniel?
Yes. Hey, boys.
Do you hear it now?
I just wanted to thank you for the amazing whiskey that you sent to us. It looks delicious.
Are you hearing it now? Do you understand?
That's too good.
You wouldn't believe me.
I know.
I give it to Daniel. This is pervert, man.
Oh,
This is
whoa! Smell that. That is freaky.
wow. It's like a
So St. George is in Alameda, California,
This is-
right away from San Francisco, and they make all kinds of stuff, and a lot of it is flavored and botanicals, and they're not just living in whiskey; they're doing all the other things, right?
Okay.
What they said was this was 100% malt
yeah.
that they wanted to make Scotch Japanese style,
Okay.
right?
So here's the situation. Here's the dynamic that
Yeah.
I'm wrestling with right now. I smelled this on the nose, and immediately this note jumped to mind. And I was gonna say the note, and then I glanced at the bottle and realized I can't say this note without it sounding racist.
Except
But I
that
had no idea where this came from. No idea.
they were trying to go for a Japanese whiskey direction.
No, Japanese whiskey right now is kind of like a Scotch type of thing.
Yes.
This on the nose, I got soy sauce, man.
Yeah.
I did. This is, you put this under my nose, I would have taken me forever to even guess I'm smelling a whiskey. I'm not getting whiskey notes on this.
So
And I get soy, that kind of salty, savory,
Yeah.
dark, heavy.
Mixed with
thick.
sweet.
Yeah.
So they used lightly roasted barley mixed with 2-row pale malted barley. Pot distilled it. Then they aged it in French and bourbon casks, as well as filtering it through maple charcoal like Tennessee whiskey.
Okay.
And then they moved it into a umishu
Okay.
barrel, which is like a Japanese plum liqueur.
Okay, fine. Because up until this point, I'm not hearing anything about this process that would give me any kind of
Yeah, exotic
And-
fruity note.
right. But then this like Japanese
It's the
plum, whatever.
umishu.
Okay. Yes.
They made it from California grown fruit.
Yeah, it would have been inexplicable for it to have been the first part of that process. Is you get this, that doesn't happen. Wow. It's you know what?
Whoa! That is
This smells like
so perfumed.
it should be as dark as motor oil.
Dude, I can't handle this. It's so much in the dark, oily beer direction.
Oh man. So you know those craft beers,
It's ashy. Why
is-
is it ashy?
ashy, dark,
Like
a-
aftertaste of smoking.
and also ashy, and then there's like super dark fruits that you burnt, that you charred over a campfire.
Yeah.
And then you have this salty, savory type of note that comes through. Wow, that
Look,
is so
I
weird.
get that this is complex
Wow.
and complicated, and
This-
some people might fall in love with it.
Well, this is
not
Hold
my
on,
jam.
You just put it down.
It's
This
not
is-
my jam.
This is a funky adventure.
Yeah.
Absolutely a funky adventure. This is interesting to me in terms of what whiskey the spectrum is capable of.
No, I
Because
get it.
This is the kind of bottling that pushes the limits of what we've ever experienced after well over 1,000 whiskeys.
Yes. Totally new.
Never had anything like this.
Totally new.
Whether or not it's something I want to reach for willingly and be excited about it,
Probably.
not. But to know this can happen in the world of whiskey, damn, y'all. Funky adventure for days. Very interesting.
I rinsed your glass for you.
Well, I don't know if it's going to do it on that. Yeah.
No, we need new
We
glasses.
need new glasses. That is so clingy and oily. And you ever have a craft beer that.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
But I'm saying
thinking of craft beer.
specifically the ones that are motor oil black. You hold it up to the light, you can't even see through the thing.
Yeah.
Those flavors are just
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is from Matt Roth, and this comes all the way from Melbourne, Australia.
Matt Roth, you magnificent
Bastard.
This Starward is the first Australian whiskey I ever got given. It was from Greg Arthur. He brought me a Starward.
Yeah, yeah.
And I actually really liked it and went, well,
Right on.
there's some good going on in Australia.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to try this one because this one's a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a malt, but they added wheat into the mash bill.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's beautiful, perfumey.
They do lightly charred barrels sourced from Australian wineries.
You just live in the nose, man. Rich, rosy wood.
Yeah, this is twofold,
Sound
double
of-
grain wheat and malt.
It's almost getting towards the sandalwood there.
Yeah, it's definitely getting into the aromatic, like what do you call it? Incense stick?
Yeah.
Kind of density.
Wow. More subdued on the taste.
Dude,
Very easy.
I like that way better than the original Starward.
It's much more subdued and nuanced.
Pretty.
Because the nose, you're ready for some lively flavors.
No, it's
very
super
very
mellow.
present on the nose. But whenever you get on the taste there, it just eases you in with some nice sweetness. And I think it was braced for too much volume from the flavors, and
Yeah.
it just slipped past me. I'm gonna go back.
I agree.
Second approach, some really nice fruitiness starts to show up there, and then it turns into a vanilla. You know what? I'm in like a space side.
Yeah, but it's so here's the thing. In Space Sides, they either lean really dark fruit or
Right.
really vanilla. This
This
one's
is-
like right in between those
It's
things.
got fruitiness, and then it folds into.
And
a
then there's
vanilla.
no earthy finish, which, like, if I was trying to think of one, it would be Balvenie Doublewood.
All right.
Where it threads the needle between both kinds of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But Balvenie Doublewood ends with this malty, funky earth note.
And then
and this doesn't have a malty, funky earth note.
You go back to the nose. I find that sandalwood again, and I'm not really finding it on the taste. But
Wow,
there's more
I dig it,
vanilla.
though.
Yeah, I really like that. What's got to be kind of
well done, man.
Kind of a low proof. What is this?
Where's the 40%?
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
I'd love to see that kicked up a little.
I would like to see higher proof. And I think the nose stays really present even at the lower proof.
I agree.
The taste, that first approach, it just flew right by me. I sensed there was nice things there. Had to go back in and concentrate. At a higher proof, I have no doubt that would be exceptional. Mm-hmm. Exceptionally good. What
agree.
was your honorable mention?
That was the Yippee-Ki-Yay. We did it already.
So you wait the middle of the episode?
Well, it was.
Don't you know how to, you gotta pace the episode.
It was the closest.
You gotta pace
one
the episode, and then the call to action
The,
for the MBs. The thing, because you're finishing the episode, and you want to give them something to do. Even if it's in the middle of the episode, well, they're busy, Daniel.
All right,
they're
so-
busy.
so,
they're in the middle of the episode. They're watching stuff. And
I
they
tell you
have
what,
to, they have to go down and then give their idea for how you can recognize an MP who
I got a
restocks
solution.
something.
I got a
Why
solution.
would you just? We've done this
I've got a solution.
500 million times.
I've got a solution. Cut it.
Oh, you son of a! Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal your liver's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.